Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 20.
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Been wondering just what you mean to me. Oh, Christmas tree. Honestly.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today's video, I know I missed yesterday, but I did that on purpose because Jonathan and I went to Boone this weekend and I wanted to just have time for us to just hang out, spend quality time together, and me not have to worry about filming or uploading or anything like that, just actually being there with each other. So that's why I didn't post yesterday. So today is just going to be like a little tour of our Airbnb and story time about my snowboarding. So I took a couple videos yesterday when we were there, but not a lot of me talking or anything like that, so I'll include those if it fits, but if not, this is what you're getting. And I'll just start with the Airbnb tour. So we're at our Airbnb and it's really dark, but you can hear like the little river running, and then it's just this little door. It's a little mountain cabin, so we're gonna go inside. Whoops, slam that door behind me. Whoopsie daisy. Then you come in and there's all this. It's just a cute little mountain cabin. This is the bathroom. Jonathan's pooping. But this is the room. And there's all kinds of stuff over here. You've got a coffee pot, I don't really know what this is, to be honest. And then this is just a hot water kettle. And then all the things that you would need for coffee. There's plates, and then there's a little mini fridge, microwave, all kinds of tea and stuff. And then all these are labeled. I don't really know what's in these. I think these are just like toilet paper and stuff. And then right here, there's a closet. And there's little notes like this everywhere. Like, they're all over the place. And then there's such pretty artwork, and the people that own this actually like make all of this artwork, and there's like price tags on it so you can buy it. So these are super cool. And then there's stuff like this, and there's just like paintings everywhere and like pastels and stuff, so that's cool. And then they've got, since we're in the mountains, they have yak tracks. So if you don't know what that is, you literally put them on the bottom of your shoe when it snows. And so they have those, and then they've got just some little snacks here and all kinds of brochures, more notes, just telling us to leave our dirty laundry, telling us what the light switches are for, all kinds of like little reminders that it's slippery, so we need to be careful, and then all these brochures of stuff to do. And then I come back over here to show you. This thing says, welcome. Let us know if you need anything. Enjoy the Stick Boy gift certificate. Good at either location. They literally left us a gift card. I don't know how much it's for, but that's so freaking cool. And then there's little pastels. Like, that's so cute. And then they've got a little book you can leave notes in, and all about the parking and all that. And they even have their COVID cleaning protocol. Like, how freaking nifty is that? Like, that's so cool. I'm so excited about this. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I just want to stay here forever. And then when Jonathan gets done pooping, I'll show you the bathroom. I also forgot to mention that above the bed there's a painting, and then next to the bed there's all this pottery, and I'm pretty sure that they made it. Let's see, there's a note. There's a note. Art and pottery is made. If you would like to take a piece home, feel free. Leave cash or check or Venmo. I don't know how much they are, but that's freaking nifty. The only downside is there's not a TV for us to watch at all. So I brought my laptop, not to watch TV, but I did bring my laptop. So I guess we're just going to use that to watch TV. That's the only downside, is there's not a TV. And it's freezing in here. And the only heater that they have is this one down here. It just comes out of the floor, and then there's also a like space heater. Can we turn that on, or do you think it will like blow the breaker? Because it's freezing in here. My fingers are numb. And then this door right here, if you open it, it's just another door, because on the other side I think is another Airbnb. Cute butt. So we're gonna try to figure this out because I'm cold. And then we still need to bring in all of our stuff.
Oh, you're about as useless as tits on a boar hog, I suppose.
Hold on, what?
Tits on a boar hog? Boar hog's male?
Oh.
Males, yeah. Even though Hendrix has nipples.
Shut up.
That's the insider, folks.
We bought wine and I didn't bring it in, and then we got scared because it was a cork and we don't have like a bottle opener. But Jonathan found one over here and all this nifty stuff they gave us. Also, Jonathan got the space heater working, apparently. Oh, that's nice. But it's like not heating up the whole room. I think it's just not. I just feel like there should be more than just this for this tiny little cabin. But let me show you the bathroom. Oh, sheesh. That's a step up. I about died right there. I don't know where the light switch is. Truthfully, I don't have a clue. There's the light switch. I'm pretty sure this goes to their house. So we're gonna keep that locked. But look at this. So freaking cute. And these floors are heated, apparently, according to the reviews. And there's so much, like, counter space. Oh, this is gonna be so cute for pictures. It really stinks in here. Dude, I just about busted my butt on this right here. I freaking hit it and I about tripped. When I tell y'all that this bathroom has everything, they even have a grid of how to use the tub and shower. That is hysterical. Loud privacy fan, so interesting. And then here's the floor heater, and currently it's not up very high. Oh, 82 on schedule for 11 p.m. Beautiful. Now I have to pee. This keeps getting better and better the more I just look at stuff. Look at this in the shower. Even have shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel dispensers in their freaking shower. This is nuts. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is the coolest. This is hands down the coolest Airbnb we've ever stayed in. Would you agree, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Did you see the dispensers in the shower?
Pretty dope, right?
That's so flippin' cool. We're rearranging because I'm cold still.
Yeah.
Oh man, my feet are so smelly. Oh, me something strong. Is that a song or did I just make that
I
up?
think you just made it up.
Thanks.
Should have sang Coetzel's song.
I don't know what song you're talking about.
Wine glass?
Oh yeah, but that song says her wine glass is full of whiskey and our wine glass is very much full of wine.
Well, it would be full of whiskey if fucking ABC store was open.
Yeah, the ABC store closed at 8 o'clock. How stupid is that?
Yeah, pretty dumb.
So Jonathan's oil light came on, so we are at the Advance, so you can't see, and he's trying to fix it. I don't really know what's wrong with it, but yikes. Of course this would happen to us every time. Oh wow, this is such not a good angle. This happens every time I feel like something goes wrong. You're doing great though, babe. You really are. God, his car's so dusty. Oh, yikes. If I was nice, I would clean it, but I think I'm gonna watch YouTube videos while he changes it instead. Jonathan's putting our stomp pads on in the middle of the town of Blowing Rock, and I'm sitting in the car because it's cold. He's doing great. Love him. Alright, so story time about how I basically died snowboarding and how I'm still currently suffering in pain from the terrible, terrible experience that I had. So, we went snowboarding. I've never been before. Jonathan has been doing this for like 5-6 years, something like that. So, like, he's kind of got it together. I've never been. So, he was like, well, I'll teach you. And, like, he was doing great at teaching me. I'm just not good at stuff like this. And so, it was taking a little bit of getting used to. So, we went on, like, the easy slope first, which, if you've never done it, none of it's easy. So, it doesn't even matter. we went on the easy slope, and I probably took 45 minutes to get down that thing just because I kept falling. And the problem was not me being able to snowboard. The problem was me not being able to stop. So I would get going like way too fast. Not even way too fast, just way too fast for me because I haven't done this before. And I wouldn't know how to stop. So I'm just like freaking out, and I would just fall on my butt. So that was like taking a lot of my energy, just falling and then having to get back up every time. So that was a mess all in itself. But then like Jonathan was helping me and whatever, but I just could not get the hang of stopping. Like, I don't know if it was the snowboard or if it was me or a combination of the two, but I just could not get it. And so I kept falling, right? But he was being a trooper. He was staying with me the whole time, like, you got it, you get back up, like, we're gonna figure this out, like, you're gonna get good at this. And I was like, okay. So we finally get to the bottom, and I was like, you know what, I just want to take a little break because it literally probably took us 45 minutes. I was like, I just want to go sit down, and like, I didn't want to ruin his time there. I didn't want him to spend his whole time like baby stepping with me. Like, I wanted him to go have fun. Like, we paid good money for it. Like, I wanted him to be able to just go down the slope without having to worry about me. So I went and I just sat and I watched, and he went down the big slope, no problem. Like, I just sat there and took a breather while he went on the big slope, and it was fine. So then he was like, oh, well, I found the bunny hill, like, it's way over in the corner. So he was like, well, we can go do that, and I can teach you how to stop over there, and then we can go back down the big one. I was like, all right, cool. So we go to the bunny slope, and it's not even like snow over there. It's straight ice, like just a sheet of ice, which if you've ever snowboarded, like, I don't know if this is a rule of thumb, but you pretty much can't stop on ice. Like, you can try, but you're just gonna keep sliding. So really it turned out to be a disaster. So we go, and he's like trying to teach me, but it's literally ice. So I just keep sliding, and I just fall straight on my butt. And when I tell you, I'm not a big person, but every ounce of my weight went onto my right butt cheek, like every ounce of it. And it sent a sharp pain all the way down my leg, and I was like in tears because it hurt so bad. It literally felt like I fell on a rock because that's how hard the ground was. And I was just like, this ain't it. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I was frustrated. I was crying because I was just aggravated that I couldn't get it and that everything was hurting, all this stuff. So his friend also ended up being there, not with us, but like, obviously they met up. So I was like, you just go with him. Like, it'll be fine. I'll just go sit and watch. Like, I'm not having a great time, but I don't want to ruin your time. Like, it'll be fine. I'll just go watch. And he was like, no, like, let's try like one more time. Let's go back down the big one, because at least like when I was falling on the big slope, like, it was softer. It was still like icy, but it was softer, because where we live, like, the snow is not really snow. It's fake snow, so it just freezes when it's cold outside, and it gets hard. So I was like, okay, fine. So me, him, and his friend get on the chairlift, and let me just tell you, getting off the chairlift is probably the hardest part next to stopping on a snowboard. And Jonathan hadn't even told me this, so I like kind of expected it, but the first time, like, I did great. I got off, no problems, didn't fall, nothing. So we go to get off the chairlift, and like that we all just like kind of got tangled up in each other, and like they like were able to ride it out, but since I didn't know what the heck I was doing, I just fell getting off the chairlift, because again, it's just like a straight sheet of ice because everybody's coming through. So I fall directly on my elbow, like all my body weight to my elbow. And like whenever I was falling, it wasn't like any part of me, like I wasn't falling on my side, I wasn't falling like evenly. I was falling on one specific part of my body, all my body weight to that. So I fell on my elbow, and then I kind of like rolled a little bit, and I like twisted my wrist somehow. So my whole arm from my elbow down to my fingers was numb. I couldn't feel it. That freaked me out, and it hurt so bad. Like, I don't think anything has ever been that painful in my life, because it was like directly on my elbow. So I'm crying. I'm like, I don't want to go down this hill. Like, I'm over it. I don't want to do it anymore. But like, I don't have a choice. Like, I can't just get back on the chairlift and ride it back down. Like, that's not how it works. And even like the paramedic guy was like, is she okay? Like, do I need to help her? And Jonathan was like, no, she's fine. And like, everyone just kept staring at me. It made me super uncomfortable. And I was like, I just don't want to do this anymore. And he was like, well, we can just take it off and like walk down. But it's like a whole mountain. I was like, I don't want to do that. Like, people are going to make fun of me. And it was stressful. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to go down. It'll be fine. So I like sucked it up, and me and Jonathan were going to go back down. And when I tell you, people were definitely making fun of us, because I was like, you know what? Like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I don't even want to like attempt, because the first time I went down, I just fell every time. Like, Can you just like guide me down? And then we'll be done and I'll go inside and chill out, take all these wet clothes off, and you can just go have fun. Like, I'm not even worried about it anymore. Like, you just go have fun because I'm really not having fun anymore. And he was like, okay, that's fine. So we are literally, just picture this, me and Jonathan, like the scene of the Titanic, okay? Going down the mountain on a snowboard. But, like, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I didn't know which way to lean or anything like that. So our snowboards were, like, hitting each other. And there were 2 times we literally just, like, collapsed. And he, like, we just fell backwards. And he, like, broke my fall, basically. Thank God. Because I think if I would have fallen on the snow one more time, I would have just been dead. Like, literally dead. So he caught my fall. We're literally going down the mountain and, like, Titanic. Like, he's holding on to me like freaking Jack does to Rose in the Titanic. So we finally got to the bottom, and I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm going inside. So I take my stuff inside. Jonathan goes, has a great time. And now I am literally dying from the pain. Like, my whole arm, like my lower arm, all the way down to my fingers is sore. This thumb, like, it doesn't look swollen or anything, but every time even a little bit of pressure gets applied to it, like, it hurts so bad. I feel like I could cry. My left knee feels like it might pop out of place at any moment. And I have a bruise about this big on my right butt cheek. That is completely black and blue, purple, all the colors of a bruise. Like, it's a big old gnarly bruise. And my lower back and my neck are just hurting from muscle use, I guess. So, needless to say, snowboarding was a big old fat 0 out of 10 for me. But I promised Jonathan that I would give it another try, and he's going to buy me butt pads, knee pads, wrist guards, and some other kind of pads. Maybe for my elbows. I don't know. I'm going to look like a total idiot. People are going to make so much fun of me. But I was like, this is fun. Like, I just need to learn to stop. Like, I just couldn't, and I was getting frustrated. So I was like, I don't want to ruin our trip. Like, you go have fun. I'm going to just go chill inside, take a breather, and people watch, because that is more my speed. So that is what I did. So other than the snowboarding incident, we had a great trip together. It was really awesome to just be able to, like, spend quality time together and not have to worry about, you know, filming or anything like that. I wasn't stressed, and it was really good for me because I had a really long, not great week with my anxiety. So I was like, I just want to chill out and spend time together and not have to worry about anything. And that is exactly what we did, and it was so much fun and much needed for sure. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more Vlogmas content, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, as well as hit that subscribe button down below. And I will see you guys hopefully again tomorrow for more Vlogmas.